Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So if you follow me a little from Instagram or TikTok, you know that I have recently bought my fourth bike, my dream bike. I have been chasing the dream for a while, and I was close to buying it a few times, but I never did for different reasons. I've done a few test rides on different Tuonos, but for some reason, it didn't click. Sometimes it was too expensive for a second-hand model, other time it was too beaten up, or the dealer was too far. However, when I finally saw my current bike for sale and I went there with my friend to take a look, I was like, this is it. I'm buying it. I felt an instant connection with it. It was pretty clean for a 3 years old bike, means the previous owner had really taken care of it. Anyways, so if you know me, my journey began with a Duke 390. It wasn't the first bike I've ever ridden, but it was the first big motorcycle that I owned, that I bought with my own money. And it was also then sorta my dream bike. I like the style of it. It was very edgy and unique. I love odd things. You will see this is a pattern with me with my choices, whether it's a bike or gears. But it was also my first mistake. Can you call it a mistake? I don't know. Probably not. First bike can't be a mistake. Do you know what's the odd of someone buying and keeping their first bike for more than 2 years? Probably 5%. I don't know. But what I do know, I bought a bike that was too little for my age and riding skill. I know no bike is too small. Look at Honda Groms or Monkeys, but yeah, I got bored of it in about a couple of months and wanted something bigger and faster. Like everyone does. See, I'm not any saint. I'm like you guys, totally normal. And then I also did my second mistake, which is an irony, that I switched too soon, did too big. My second bike was a Kawasaki Ninja 1000 SX. I wanted to tour through Europe and wanted to have a sporty touring bike. This was the best of the bunch, but it was also too heavy for my liking and too much. I was tired of it after about 6 months. At this point, I wanted something light, fun, and fast. And then comes the Z900. Had no intention of buying it, did a test ride randomly in a gear shop out of all places and fell in love with it. My Z900 was named Venom, and Venom had kickstarted Sam's rides alone on social media as a content creator. He got a huge following. I still get texts from followers saying they miss Venom. But all good things come to an end. I was tired of four cylinders, wanted to have a lighter two-cylinder bike that sounds V2 but it isn't V2. And you can call it luck or coincidence. I found this Tuono 660 in the exact same color that I wanted. Now, is it going to be the last bike I've bought? Probably not. Am I going to be holding it for a while now before I switch it with something else? Hopefully. I mean, I know I'm still in honeymoon period with the bike, but I absolutely love it so far. The sound, the riding style, the character, the Italian design, the beauty. It's an eye catcher for sure. The problem is, I have a new dream bike now. A new bike that I love to see and admire. And that is the stepbro of this bike, the Aprilia RS60 from 2025 onwards because of the front lip spoiler. Haha. Now you might be asking, why did you get this one and not the RS in the first place? Couple of reasons. This one was a steal of a deal. A swap deal with my Z. RS was out of my budget. A new RS starts from 12,000 euros. That's a lot of stash. And in the seating position, I still get tired with sports bikes sooner than with semi-sports or hyper-nakeds. It's getting better, but I need to be patient and careful because the last thing I want is to not want to ride a bike because it's uncomfortable. I'm definitely not that old. And if you're saying I'm old, you're